And we're live.
All right.
The video's on the internet.
I will say 250. So if we calculate inflation, I would probably do that for about 25 grand.
The video's on the internet. It's called like tased, pepper sprayed, and shot, or something like that. And
I'd have to negotiate the price. I mean, like,
I'll check it out.
I would do that stuff without the tattoo for like $500.
why wouldn't you get a tattoo?
I don't want a tattoo.
What if it was something different?
I don't want a tattoo. Period.
Period.
It could be a straight line.
Wings, we almost got you in a porno, and then you got cold feet. I don't think Drew knows this story.
I've told you about the porno, haven't I?
You gave me the broad
know
strokes.
this story, really.
I mean, I just didn't like. I don't foresee YouTube being like a major part of my life in the foreseeable future, and I feel like being a part of a porno would hurt any kind of job acquiring activities later on in life.
Unless
how
it's
the
also
story-
in porn.
Well, I can get that if you're trying to be like a teacher, but
Not nowadays. Nowadays you can do that.
there you go. See, Wings, no problem.
Yeah, man, get tatted up. Come on, let's get some teardrops on those eyes for like. Let's get some. Let's get a big like tribal thing on your head.
I'm trying to see his testicles.
Oh, that'd be good. Or get those those head ones like Juice and Sons of Anarchy. Just those weird side head tribal stripes that look kind of douchey.
All right. So
Top notch.
someone's got to bring me up to speed on this porno thing because I heard vaguely, and then I actually had caught one of the earlier PKAs about the $5,000. I think the guy's name was Abe, but I didn't get all the blanks from there.
Long story short, we got it hooked up so that Wings was going to be in a movie fucking a porn star, female, hot chick, and he was going to get $5,000 for his appearance.
And we had asked him prior to this, like, hey, how much would it cost?
Per his request,
yeah. It's like, would you do it for
It was a
$15,000?
hypothetical.
And he's like,
It was a hypothetical.
Yes.
They took literal.
yeah. And then it was like, well, would you do it for $10,000? He's like, yeah. Would you do it for one? No. And then the number was like, yeah, for $5,000, I would do a porno for $5,000. And he started thinking about it. At the time, he had 2 trucks, and one of them had a loan. And he's like, if I had $5,000, then I could sell my truck for less than the loan, get completely out of debt, have a couple grand in my pocket. It would be life-changing. All I need is $5,000, and I'll get out of the financial hole I'm in. And so then we set it up, and like a friend of a friend was able to like get him in a porno and make the whole thing happen and get him $5,000. And then the cold feet came in.
Yep. I can't blame him. I would not want. I don't think I'd want to appear in a pornographic movie either. But I
come
think.
on, you've been in a few, right?
My stomach.
It's. I think it would have been.
It would have been awkward. Like, even if the bitch is like sucking my dick, I'd have to be like, hold my stomach up and shit.
Yeah, that would have been great. Maybe you like let it go, let it slap her in the head, like knock her backward. like have fun with it, like
There's
totally.
like a whole category for that, man.
Hey, I ain't working with my penis. I got a beautiful penis.
Yeah, we get some
thick
lighting
six.
down there. Get some light bouncing up on those
What do you
balls.
know the name of it? See?
Yeah, the
What's
thick
the name?
six. His penis is named the thick six. Wings, are you about to pull it out? You look like you're about to yank this thing out.
6 in the gruesome twosome.
No, I'd be so far off camera right now. I mean, I love you, but I'd be so far off.
Wings is like, yeah, the thick six. Wait, where are we going with this?
So.
So, did you get to see the person that you would have been fucking before, or
No,
was it just like here's $5,000, you have to do it?
We were, it would have been somebody hot. We'd have been, it would have been
It would have been a female. That would have been the requirement.
It would have been a fit
No,
female.
it would have
wouldn't
been-
have
it
been
would have
a
fit-
freak
yeah.
show. It would have been, someone new.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been anything weird. It wouldn't have been. It would have been anything weird. It was gonna be a hot fucking porn star. Like actually, I think Wings requested that she be like 160 to 180 pounds or something.
Yeah.
And we were gonna, and they were like done, done.
If they said done that fast, that's a red flag in my book.
No, they got a whole stable
No,
of
it's like a
these
porn
women.
studio. Like we got a stable of bitches. Like you want them 95 to 495. We'll make it happen. Like they got them.
Exactly.
Stable
I
of
probably
bitches.
The
would have
Rolodex is full.
That's not surprising. I mean, once
was there any point in your life you would have done a porn for $5,000?
Any point in my life,
Any point in your life?
looking back now,
Yes.
I had that phase where I would have done something just because it made a good story. Yeah, I would have regretted it now.
I don't know if you know.
I like
There's a
that
guy.
I hated it now.
There's a guy named on YouTube. He's pretty
I'm
big.
still in that phase.
What's his name?
Get that man 5Gs.
What's that guy's name? It starts with a V. Bitsy TV.
Big Star?
No, not Big Star. He's not. He's like a comedy guy now.
Vitaly Z.
Vitaly Z. He was on Bang Bus.
Really?
Yeah. That's who I was thinking about the entire time. He lived down the porn.
Yeah, he's embarrassed by it. It's been brought up. It got brought up in an interview he was doing, and they hit him with it cold. They brought up this whole Bang Bus thing. It was pretty cringeworthy because it was he's not proud of it. And
he doubled up on a chick on that one. It wasn't just him and a chick. It was
he couldn't get it up. He was in like a moving vehicle, and he can't get it going. And I'm not saying I could either. It was a really odd scenario, dude. It was like daylight. Like they're sitting in the passenger seat, like
they're driving around.
There's a driver laughing and a camera.
All these
in the
details are
passenger
just
seat,
turning me on, Kyle.
Yeah. No, in all seriousness, there's a 0% chance I couldn't succeed in that environment. I would.
Well, I was trying to be polite to Vitaly,
try.
but all of you apparently are going to put me in a corner where I have to also say that I could. Yeah, I'm man enough. I'd be hard too. Like a goddamn rock.
We know you got a secret weapon. You got Cialis in your back pocket.
I do not have Cialis in my back pocket. But
We don't need Cialis aside from Woody. We're in our 20s.
You're the one who told me that Cialis really messes with your eyes on certain lighting.
That's Viagra, right? Does Cialis do that?
Yeah, he
said,
said, Chicago gives a pro tip. He goes, if you got Viagra or Cialis, you always choose Cialis. It's better.
Yeah, that is true. Now, I have taken both Viagra and Cialis. Because why not?
Why is Cialis better?
I imagine myself like a fucking race car engine, all right? I don't put that 87 octane bullshit in here. I'm running a 110 octane racing fuel. It's pure alcohol in there.
Yeah, but I always was under the impression that those kind of pills are not good for you if you're still a young, virile
No, that's
male.
bullshit. Those things are good for men. They're good for women too. Viagra, it makes
Get a big clit erection.
Yeah, more blood flow to her vagina. That's exactly what she gets. Yeah, like a lot of women can't get the blood flow to their clitoris to make it fully erect and make them be able to attain orgasms easier.
As punishment to my ex-stepfather.
What?
He was hounding her for sex. So what she did, she took a Viagra and crushed it up and put it in his morning orange juice and then sent him to work with it.
That's awesome.
That's terrible.
Who is this that did this to who?
My mother did that to my ex-stepfather.
Cheers.
All right.
So, but the difference between Viagra and Cialis is this. So I've taken Viagra before, and it makes I think that what it does is it's making all the blood vessels in your body swell and fill with blood. And one of them it does that too is your fucking eyeballs. So my eyeballs all swollen and bloodshot, and lights that are just normal incandescent lights are all of a sudden giving off all of it like a big halo, if you can imagine. And I'm just Jesus, am I turning into Dracula or am I getting hard?
This is Viagra we're talking about?
Yeah, but what it does do is it allows you to have sex and climax, and then 5 minutes immediately you're 100% fully as good as the first time erect again, and you can go again and again. You go 4 or 5 times and you go all night.
Does it do something with the color blue? That's what I heard. Some people see blue in a weird way.
Nah, I didn't have any color issues. It was a little dim in the room to begin with, but with the Cialis, I didn't get headaches and I didn't get the light sensitivity.
The next day, was your dick sore?
Well, I don't recall, man. I mean, this is a sexual encounter I had a year and a half ago, but I don't think so.
I hate when your dick gets sore. You ever fuck so much your dick gets sore?
I don't remember.
You gotta remember that shit.
It happens.
If it's anything like me, I gotta beat my dick at least once a day.
Oh, okay.
Once.
Now, has that come already today? Have you already taken care of it?
It's usually right when I go to bed.
Oh, okay. So we're building up to it right now.
We're almost
And then
there.
you just sleep in it,
We gotta
right?
stop
You just
talking
sleep in
about
it.
Viagra. Yeah, it's almost bedtime.
Wings, Wings, is it true that you just ejaculate and sort of let it, go all over you and just?
No. That is not me in that vine. I mean,
He lets it age overnight.
He's
and then cleans
picturing
himself in the morning.
that stupid guy that was at the computer smoking a pipe.
Yeah, that guy smoked and he was 40, and everyone said it was Wings.
It comes all over his beard, and it's clearly not Wings. Oh God!
But he was also
Part of me
heavy,
wants to
and
see
Wings
this
had a
because
beard at
it's
the
you.
time.
Part of me doesn't.
So
I
Wings,
almost can guarantee I can put Wings of Redemption in on a search engine, and it's one of the gifts.